at .490 entering the day.
Yeah, and by the way, 18 home runs. He's been there all season long. He's been the number 3 guy. Today's Saturday, obviously, but he's been the number 3 guy all year long.
And Phelps, he drives one into left field for a leadoff base knock. And looking for Phelps, he keeps a 9-game hitting streak alive.
And to control the bat and still hit .386.
This one hit well straightaway center, sends Ballou back on the warning track. He leaps, and it's got enough. It is gone. 2-run shot. Daniel Jackson, his second homer of the weekend, and the Dogs take an early 2-0 lead.
Hitting home runs at the level he's hitting them is just not that easy. That's going to be number 27 on the year. Got a hanging breaking ball in the middle.
First against Phelps, Jackson, and Oriach. Still looking for his first out, and here he gets Oriach chasing high and outside, especially at this level.
Well, the first thing is you got to have money, right?
0-2,
Good
right
job with
side.
2-strike hitting there by Lujo.
Pokes it through their right side. 1 out base hit on Thursday night. 1-2, got him chasing in the dirt, and Petrovic gets his first strikeout and the second out of the first. Still hitting .295, 18 hits. Runner goes, skied into center. Blue drifting back and has it for out number 3.
Which is really impressive.
3-2, and that one did miss outside, so 2 pitches later, Callaway does get the leadoff walk with a big home run. Skies one right field. Nobody's there. It's going to bounce in extra bases. Callaway heads for third. Branch standing in at second. Petrovic unable to catch a break as Branch drops one fair down the right field line.
Out of Petrovic.
Hard hit to Rembert. He goes home. The tag from Fralick in time. And Callaway thrown out for the first out of the second. Runners at the corners, 1 out. Phelps skies one into right. McCrane.
Good arm here. Good arm here.
Makes the catch. Runner goes. Throw coming in. High throw. The tag. Not in time. Branch got under the tag, and Georgia drives in their third run. Home run number 27. RBI number 77. And scorches one. Knocked down by Guevara, but still gets through. And Daniel Jackson stays hot. A pair of hits.
The player of the year, maybe a first-round pick, probably a first-round pick.
0-2 down and in, got him with a breaking ball, strike 3, especially in 2026.
Well, at some point in time in his career, good swing there, base hit by Bingham, keeps on doing it.
3-1, Aoki goes outside again, this time just off the plate, so Auburn able to answer with leadoff runners at first and second.
Exit velocity, opposite field.
Scorches one right side, blocked up by Callaway, tossed to first, and got away. Run comes home, and Bingaman, Auburn's on the board. Runner goes in Terrell on the off-speed.
Love that. Love that by Gabe Gross. Get Bub Terrell moving.
Tigers have the tying runs on second and third. 0-2 offered at and missed for the strikeout. A big one for Caden Aoki. Driven into center. Lujo drifting back, makes the catch on the run, enough to drive in Guevara. Terrell moves up to third, and Cade Ballou does a job. Sack fly to center, brings Auburn back within 1. 3-2, Georgia on top. Club with a lengthy lead off of third, 2-2. Bouncing ball gets through. We got a tie game in the second. Brandon McCrane, 2-out base knock to the left side, ties it at 3. Runner goes, throw off the mark as it's snagged by Branch, and the tag still applied.
Did he get the foot before the hand got to the bag? I would say yes. Yeah. And Auburn's going to lose the challenge. They lost 2 last night.
The call of out is out at second base.
It can go one or two ways. It can work out great as it has for Georgia. First pitch, roped down the right field line by Mason McCrane. He's going to head for 2. That's a leadoff double from McCrane. After a wide turn, he's going to hold. Payoff is low to Chase Fralick for a 1-out walk. The payoff. Slow roller, back to Aoki. Easy play for the final out of the third.
For one more inning.
In the air to right, sits McCrane on the run. He looks up and out of room. Cole Johnson leaves the yard to right. A go-ahead shot in the top of the fourth puts Georgia back in front 4-3.
Petrovic hung a changeup, and good for Cole Johnson. He was the one guy in the order without a home run. Now he's on the board with his first home run of the year.
And that's what's going back to for Georgia. 1-1 on the ground routine. Chris Rembert's hitting over.
I don't know where you go dig it up, maybe in the backyard, but you find money to sign guys.
Goes left center field. Outfielders look up, kiss that ball goodbye. Game-tying home run off the scoreboard for Bob Terrell. He's 2 for 2. We're knotted up back at 4.
And that's the reason he blew up, because of moments like that and swinging the bat like that. Got a breaking ball. 110, just like the other night. This one went further. Last night was 415. Today's 427. He got a hanging breaking ball in the middle. Here's the breaking ball. Aoki's been throwing it, and he missed right there in the middle, and everybody knew it.
Both home runs this inning have been misses. 2-0, ripped over the glove of Phelps. Fair ball down the left field line. McCrane heads for 2. He'll cruise in, standing up, thought about 3, but he'll hold. And Brandon McCrane, RBI single the second. How about a 2-out double in the fourth? 2-2 from Aoki. Bouncing ball off the glove of Aoki. Goes to win to first in time.
And here's what we were talking about. Talked about what he is on the verge with one more stolen base. Now, he's already been an amazing year, but look at those numbers. This is a Hall of Fame Major League on the left.
For a catcher, that's what I'm saying. It's just not something you see from many catchers at this level. Shallow right center field, long run. McCrane lost the hat, and the ball popped away for a leadoff single for Jackson.
That's what you do with good runners.
He's off here. Throw from Fralick. Not in time. Jackson gets under. And that's Daniel Jackson's 25th stolen base of the year. Second player
Amazing, isn't it?
to do that in the last 20 seasons. 25 homers, 25 stolen bases.
And I'm going to go on a limb and say Vance Honeycutt was not a catcher.
Liner into left. Terrell charging in, sliding forward for the catch. Trying to get out of the fifth. Chop to third. Guevara waits on it. High throw secured by Bingaman. And Georgia strands a runner at second. Series in the postseason for both of these teams. Hard hit bouncing ball. Phelps snags it off the slide. And the throw takes Callaway off the bag. And Rembert beats it out.
It was just as concise as it is now. There goes Rembert.
Throw down, well off the mark. Rembert slides in head first for the stolen base. 3-2, just missed inside. Ball 4. Fralick will take first. 2 on for Ethan Bingaman. Off the end of the bat, Callaway gloves and tosses. Aoki wins the foot race. That's as good as a bunt for Bingaman.
Auburn will take it.
Chops left side, got one throw. Go ahead, RBI single. Fralick holds at third, and Eric Guevara puts the Tigers on top 5-4. You're thinking ahead long-term, knowing you have the #1 seed locked up.
Absolutely.
1-1, driven well, right field, and it's gone. 2-home run day, Bob Terrell. This one a 3-run shot in the fifth.
Hey, Brent, we said it. There was not an answer in that at bat, and Aoki went back to what he's been doing, the breaking ball, and Bub Terrell. There was nothing he could throw right there over the plate that was going to be successful, and Bub Terrell got the breaking ball and drilled it. Opposite field, last at bat, breaking ball over the middle, speed the bat up, pull it, hit it out, second at bat.
I was thinking about Ballou today, seeing him back in the lineup. Big swing. No doubter, right field, K. Ballou leaves the yard. to my point, Cade Ballou had an up and down year, Mark, and has had every reason probably to hang his head. This kid has done everything but that. His name got called a week ago in Starkville. Gets the nod yesterday in RBI.
3 base hits in that game after an injury. 16, by the way. I'm good.
No, Bub's like, hey, that's a pretty good tip I gave you there on that swing, right? Ishikawa's 3-2. Low for ball 4.
Jake Marciano for Auburn.
Bouncing ball, it is through for Remberts. On the move is Brandon McCrane to score at home. Mason McCrane stands at third. RBI 2-out single for Chris Rembert. To add another for Auburn is 10-4 Tigers. First and third, 2 outs. Runner goes and Rembert to second. He jogs in, no throw from Hudson.
Rest his body and get ready. But these two guys don't take the day off.
Fralick down swinging.
Coach begins to put his fingerprints on the program, what he wants.
Opposite field for Phelps.
Tough ball.
And out of reach of McCrane off the bottom of the wall. Cruising is Phelps. He's going to pump the brakes at second for 1-out double. You shouldn't see that matchup to Omaha.
Yeah, it probably won't.
Or at least I hope not for their sake.
Yeah. But Hudson will have a jump.
3-2 and lost it. Win. Fly ball to right. McCrane on the warning track. Charging in. Stays with it for the outs.
Very interesting.
This one chopped over the mound. Tough play middle infield. Win coming over. No shot at it. As Brandon McCrane beats out an infield single. How about a 3-hit day for the freshman? Hitters count for Mason McCrane. Also a good day. Chops one. Right side. Nobody there. Back-to-back single for Brandon and Mason McCrane. A blunder in the outfield allows a free base. Mason comes in hot to second, but he's safe. And his second and third just 1 out. 1-2 driven center field. Pair of RBIs for Chris Rembert. Both McCrane brothers score, and the Tigers lead by 8. Chris Rembert having a day, 3-hit day, and 3 runs batted in. Really, a pair of walks today. Rembert takes off to second, and he gets in there. That is Rembert's 3rd stolen base of the day. He's hitless since. Hot shot line drive off the wall will score Rembert. Bingaman heads for 2 with a 2-out RBI double. Tigers by 9, 13-4. Now the winning runs on second. 2-2 driven right center field. And hangs up long enough for Newman. Bigger story.
Absolutely.
And now the West Coast kids, they love coming to the SEC. Slow roller, tough play up off the shoulder of Brandon McCrane. And Koniarski comes in off the bench, reaches for Georgia. Just how tough it is, even on the routine ones. This one to Guevara. Second for 1. Rembert first for 2. 5-4-3. And the Tigers get a pair to end the 8th. 1 hit on the year. 2 runs batted in. Chops one here left side. Snap thrown to stretch, and it pops out. Popped out at the last second. This could be a regional host site in a couple of weeks. 3-2 pitch missing inside for ball 4. And Mark, of course, we know all the fans from all over the conference travel in so well every year. This is a big fly left field. Brandon McCrane gives it a ride and is off the wall.
That's going to be it.
Combs waved home the score. He will slide in, and the Tigers walk off Georgia in game 3.
Georgia baseball team, SEC champs, headed to Hoover with the #1 seed. Auburn going to be in the top 5, it looks like. 2 teams with bright futures, Britt, as we head into the tournament and then into the postseason and then into the College World Series.
Thank you for watching the video. If you're enjoying the content, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video. For extensive coverage of college baseball, use code WHEELS for 30% off a D1Baseball.com subscription. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next one.